Hey, how's it going, everyone? My name is Lamoura, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. I've got a good episode here for today. Well, actually, I don't know. I can't say that with any kind of confidence. All I know is I've got some good Añejo tequila with me here today. So, regardless if I do nothing, I could stand here all episode. I'm still having a great time. So, I hope you are as well. That's all I've got to say about that. In any case, we need to make sure that we do our pre-episode prep that I have been forgetting to do in the last few episodes, which I am so sorry about. The last episode actually kind of like, or maybe the episode before, I forget. I record these in such sporadic times. Oh, hello, little guy. Little crystal crab. Weird little thing. Kind of reminds me of the dude from Real Monsters, who like held up his eyeballs, but at the same time, like, clearly he's not holding them. Anyways, I digress. Let's continue on with our mission. I'm gonna forget everything that I was just talking about and listen to Mefred over here. Mefred wishes to repay your kindness with a come highly recommended quest. Anything good that we possibly get? No, not really. The only thing that, like, possibly, right? Nope, pants are still the same color. I was really hoping that we would get some good pants. Or, I think it's more specifically my boots. I think it's my whole outfit. I'm kind of like a hodgepodge of everything. Now that things are relatively settled, I seem to recall that you wanted something of me. You've proven a true friend to my people. Ask me anything, and it is yours, so long as it's mine to give. The cooperation of the people of Little Amigo? That's all? Far be it from me to question your desires, of course. Very well. I will provide you with a letter to show Gunnobald. The old bear was my mentor when I first joined the Resistance. He's intimidating to those who don't know him, but he takes care of his own. I've no doubt that he will do all in his power to aid you. Alright, it was easy as that. You know, it just had to save a man's life, make them feel like a family again, and after that, you just get the letters, man. What do I always tell you guys? It's who you know. It's who you know in this world, man. If I can just help one person out, they'll help me. Alright, little amigo, welcome me, your queen, back to the lands. Because we were just too good. Let's go see if we can go find Gunnobald. Oh, nice little white mage over here with a little kitty. She has the classic white mage robe. But what level are you? 51. Okay, so that's the end. That was the original end gear for White Mage. That's what they generally looked like. But if you remember, well, if you've ever played it, that's what the White Mage was depicted at, is in Final Fantasy I, with a white robe, red stripes, and stuff like that. Red accents, I guess it would be called. Why have you returned? You are not welcome here. I thought I made that clear. Yes, you did before, but you didn't read this letter. You spoke with Mefred. It has been so long since I last heard from him. I feared him dead. 12s be praised. Whoever you are, Mefred sees you as a friend, and any friend of Mefred is a friend of mine. I know this masked stranger you seek, and will tell you what I can. Easy as that. We're going to take the silver pieces, or whatever it was. It could have been bronze. I really don't remember. But the good thing is, if you saw that real quick, we got a mount speed increase, which means we don't have to be locked into the slow, meandering pace the game sets out for you in the beginning. It's so good. I keep on doing that chef kiss thing. I don't know why. I don't know why that's my new jam. The bear in the youngin's cares. We get some lime green dye, some kind of potions, whatever we want. Gunnobald is willing to share with you what he knows about the masked stranger. I will accept that. An outsider resembling your masked stranger has reportedly been appearing near Little Amigo of late. What's more, it seems that some of our young bloods are meeting him in secret. No doubt you'll want to question them about their trysts, but they are not like to yield the information readily to an outsider. If you tell them I sent you, though, they may well feel obligated to talk. Speaking of which, I mean, nothing related here, but that mount that you just saw walk by, I finally got it, my dudes. It was the last mount I needed for the current event, and I got it. Not on this character, and my next character. You'll see her eventually. Level 50. Can't wait, right? Alright, so we had to talk to some of the younglings, and if they don't give me the answers I want, I shall slay them. A masked man? No idea what you're talking about. I ain't done nothing wrong, so leave me be. That seems a little suspicious. I'm just saying, you're being awful defensive. Gunnabold sent you. Listen, I told them it was a bad idea. All that tripe about believing the masked man and... oh, you don't know anything about this? Why didn't you say so to start with? You can't throw the old bear's name around like that and expect me not to think I'm in for it. Oh, he has the law, the hammer's fist that comes down on any of the unrighteous. I like it. This is a man I respect. I think the other two are somewhere over here. I have the red version, or orangey, amber version of that mount. I like it. I like it a lot. I like making it jump because it spreads its wings, and eventually it'll be able to fly, which is, you know, the coolest thing ever. Are they not up here? Did I go the wrong way? I did. They're down here. Whoopsies. Alright, Tailbot. What? There's a bunch been sulking about right suspicious, like, but I've got nothing to do with them. I know trouble when I see it, and that there's trouble. Mark me words. I don't know if I just flubbed up that sentence, if I misread that, but I think that was right. Sifred. What? Have I been meeting a masked man lately? Let me see. Nope, can't say I have, but I'll be sure to tell all my friends you're looking for him. They're hiding something. Except for Scaredy Pants Tailbot over there. You might actually be innocent. But there's a possibility he's a good liar as well. Keeping my eyes on you, Tailbot. Wish I had a glass eye that I could just like set down next to him and be like, I'm watching you. I've got my eye on you, boy. There's a fate. Really? Why? Yeah. I don't want to do that, that's for sure. So, you have indeed confirmed my suspicion about a masked man. That is most troubling. Whatever the young ones are scheming, it can lead to no good end. There's an anger inside them. I can see it in their eyes. I ought to know, for it once burned within me as well. 2 decades ago, that same anger drove me and my brothers to rise against the despot who ruled Mihgo. Naught would do but to dispose him and usher in a revolution. Well, we got our revolution all right, but it cost us our freedom. Blinded by our hate, we didn't realize that we had been dancing to the Empire's tune. By the time we did, it was too late. Mihgo had fallen. There are times when a man must be patient. Now is such a time, though the young ones know this not. Unless we intervene, they are like to commit great folly. If you learn aught of their plans, I would thank you to bring me word. I think for this one we would want... I mean, either one, because if I'm playing DPS... I'm playing DPS, right? I am playing DPS. We'll get to that in a second. Because the question comes in whether or not I want more MP or if I want HP. I'll get some HP. I think I've done enough either. Okay, I am playing DPS. Just want to make sure. Because I have 2 now classes. I can be Summoner or Scholar, Healer or DPS. We want to make sure that we are DPS while we are out here soloing. Wilred? I almost said Wilfred. Should be Wilfred, but anyways. Wilred wants you. Who doesn't? Wait, hold on. Remfring? These names, what are they? Anyways, Remfrig, that's what I'll call him, has a secret message for you. Anything good? These might be worth it to look into to compare to what I have now. But then you have some silver. That's 1,000 gold right there. Good men died for 1,000 gold. Hey, adventurer, you done talking with the old bear? I've got a message for you from Wilred. Lad's something of a leader among the young ones here. He's impressed that you won over Gunnabold and wants a word with you. He says he'll be waiting over the craggy area north of here, which is this way. If I exit out here, it looks like I might be able to reach that area. I don't know. We might have to go around a little bit. I forget where this one exactly dumps out. Yeah, so we'll have to go around a little bit, because I don't think there's any way to go that way. It honestly might have just been easier to go like that, but now we're going to have to go down and around. Little Alamigo's entrances and exits always confuse me for some reason. Like, I can just never wrap my brain around them. There's one that exits out over here, but I always forget how to get to it. I think it's that bottom area where we talk to the kids. We'll have to figure that out here in just a second. I mean, it's not like a huge deal, right? We get to enjoy each other, listen to the nice riding music. There's a lot to love. There really is. Even in the slow and mundane. I was actually talking about Final Fantasy XIV on Reddit. There was a post in our games. I think it was just regular R games. It might have been True Gaming. I'm not really sure if I remember correctly. Regardless, it's what game did you originally like have no interest in, tried it, and then fell in love with? And it was Final Fantasy XIV, mostly for the fact that it's an MMO, and I don't normally enjoy MMOs. What the heck is that? Wait, what the hell is that? Shining Dragon? I've never seen these guys at night before. What? Oh, they're augmented. Okay, so it's part of a fate. I was gonna say, like, that is the coolest thing ever. Regardless, I was talking about Final Fantasy XIV Online on Reddit, and I actually convinced a few people to give it a try, which is really cool. Thanks for coming, friend. 'Tis no ordinary outsider who can gain the trust of the old bear. That's why I wanted to meet you, to discuss something in private. Tell me, why are you snooping about? Did the Empire send you? Or someone else? Coral got your tongue? Humph, no matter. Whoever it is you work for, your meddlings ends here. Get her! Oh, you done messed up now, Wilred. Oh, you should have never challenged me. Oh, you made a goddamn mistake here, boy. Oh, let me tell you who you're messing with. Ain't nobody that you kind of want to mess with at all. I could have thought of a better threat than that, but, you know. I'm a stupid little baby boy. I finish him off with my Ifrit. Oh, good boy. I do miss Carbuncle, though. I won't let you foil our plan. You're stronger than you look. This changes nothing. Threaten us, beat us bloody all you like, but nothing short of death can make us give up our fight. We're going to obtain the power to bring down the Empire, and with it, we'll reclaim our homeland. Well, okay, alright. I respect the struggle. Respect, my dude. You know? But you're going about it the wrong way. Let me handle your problems, your woes, your worries, and everything will be solved before you can blink. But anyways, yeah, so I was talking about Final Fantasy XIV Online with some people on Reddit, which was really cool. And I really got to put into words like why I love this game so much and like what drew me to it and why I still continue to play it. And I'm even going through the... Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Sort of. I guess I can get through here. Why I'm going through the main story quest again, even though I've done it once before, and I just... It's because the game is that much fun. Like, the mechanics in there are familiar enough to old Final Fantasies, but yet still refreshing that it doesn't feel stale or old. Like, there's other games, like Dragon Quest, that don't quite do that. I feel bored when I play a Dragon Quest because it's been the same for the last, like, 20 years. Regardless. Attacked by Wilred and his cronies, that they would go to such lengths for the sake of this plan of theirs. Left to their own devices, the young fools are like to harm others, if not themselves. We must uncover their agenda and put an end to this madness. So we need to check just on item comparison. So this one brings us up another point on some of the bonuses, but not everyone. The question that I have, and I always forget to look it up, and I think I'm going to. Hold on one second. Okay, so in the very limited amount of research that I just did, it seems like the things that you want to focus on with Summoner, and I'm not sure about our Scholar, but you want to do Intelligence, Piety, and Vitality. And then after that, you want to start focusing on Critical Chance, Determination, and then Spell Speed, which isn't any of these. So the Goat's Waist wristband is more, I'm going to assume, a physical enhancement. So we don't want that. This is, I guess, the closest that we could get because we have the vitality and we have the intelligence. I don't know if the direct hit rate has any bearing on the summoner or if the mind. I think mind increases healing, but that also then pulls into when we go to scholar. It might. So I think this is actually going to be a better upgrade for us. Even though we lose some of like the piety with our other necklace, at least we get a bunch of like buff stats here. So let's just see. Recommended. It is recommending that we equip this. So I'm going to, because the next level, like having from 1 to 2, I think is going to be beneficial for us. But again, that's very base level research, like first article that came up on Google. Big Trouble in Little Alhamigo. Oh, we get a bunch of stuff with this one. Look at that XP reward, man. It's so beautiful to see. Anyways, we get some turquoise green, some potions if we want them. Gunnebold needs your help to rein in the young ones of Little Alhamigo. Sorry, I was taking a little sip of my drinky drink. Wilred mentioned obtaining the power to bring down the Empire. Of what power could he be speaking? Gunbolt. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that a lady the whole time? Bertliana? God's preserve. What happened? I was out foraging when the corpse brigade came. They took me to their hideout, and they the whole while they laughed at me. They said that I'd suffer because I cling on to hope. Is it wrong to dream of home? Is it wrong to call ourselves little Alhamigans? Do not heed such poisonous notions, child. Our dreams are what sustain us. Be strong. I swear to you, those villains will answer for the crimes in due time. But tell me, does anyone else know of this? Wilred. He saw me outside. He was so angry. I must tend to Bertolina. Bertoliana. Just some of these names, man. In the meantime, I need you to find out what the young ones make of this. I fear that they may do something rash. Yes. I mean, maybe... she probably trusts another Alamigan, but I was going to say, like, woman to woman. Man playing woman to woman. I don't know. I was going to say maybe she'd trust us a little bit more. Who am I talking to here? There are people that I need to talk to, but I don't know where they are. Apparently they're in this area. Supposedly. That's what it's saying. I mean, it's a large space that we can walk. Oh my god. I love seeing this thing come around the corner. It's so cool. Alright. Apparently we're supposed to be talking to someone over there, but I didn't see anyone who was part of like a main story thing. Is it possibly just talk to named characters? Just like, oh wait, hold on. It's not just talking to them. You gotta find the map of the Zanrak. Alright, so we'll look around for some clues then, seeing that it's not just talking to people. Anything else behind these tents? Anything over here barreled? Better not hide nothing from me. Show me all your paraphernalia. This person's just AFKing over here. Just mount ridden. Wait, did I see a thing over there? No, that's just a merchant and mender. Never mind. You just want to be sure. Oh, I saw shiny. I saw. You can't hide from me. You can't hide from me. Your hunting knife. Oh, a terrible spot for it as well. Like, put it in a tent or something, my dude. And then I saw there was someone to talk to over here. Riled Lass. What those animals did to Bertolina, no, it's Bertoliana, is unforgivable. And to think that they look down on us. Well, I'll suffer this humiliation no more. I'm with Wilred to do the bitter end. I'm not afraid of a few lizards. Uh-oh. You're about to get an uprising here, my dude. This is probably more serious than we originally anticipated. These kids aren't taking it no more. I mean, you leave it up to the younger generations to fight the good fight, right? You inspire them to have a voice, and after that, you leave them and hope that they do better than the previous generations, right? If this plan succeeds, we have the power to lay the Empire low, to change the world for the better. Might be as Gunnabold's content to eke out an existence in this musty old cave, but I'll be damned if I'm going to spend the rest of my life here. Now, where in the seven hells did I put that bloody map? I got it. Don't worry. I'll lead you guys to victory. I believe in you. He's praying. He's geared up. This is a warrior's pray chant of protection. Almighty Ralgar, whatever it is, Lord of Destruction, we implore you. Send us your strength and put an end to the suffering of your people. Here to interfere again. Well, you're too late. Our plan is already in motion. Once we have the crystals, our enemy will pay for their crimes, and no one will dare oppress us ever again. So you say, but there's always a new threat. Someone else who is willing to oppress those who will allow themselves to be oppressed. So part of me applauds you for standing up to your would-be oppressors in hopes that it will never happen again. Yeah. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, man. This tequila's some powerful stuff. It's at Anejo. Gone, the whole lot of them. Then it is as I feared. They mean to take matters into their own hands. But what exactly is it they mean to do? Well, a knife and a map hopefully will point us in the right direction. What's this? A hunting knife and a map of Zanrak. Wait, you said Wilred spoke of crystals, did you not? But they couldn't possibly mean to. By the gods, this is rank madness. The young fools are untrained and unblooded. The young fools are untrained and unblooded all? Weird. They have no notion of how dangerous the Amalja are. They'll be butchered before they get within 100 yalms of the crystal. They are headed east. If we hurry, we may yet find them before it's too late. East. West? I know west. Okay, east here. Let's see if we can find that exit that I was talking about. Make sure that we know for later. Because in my other character, I'll actually be porting here a lot, because one of the future unlockable quests is over here. A repeat daily quest. And it will be easier if I think it's down here, right? Yeah, look at that gate. Open McSesame. And that should lead us right down over to where these little guys are, this little ruined area. This is where the daily quests eventually become unlocked. We don't have it just yet. You can kind of tell by there's like repairs and a trader over there. Oh, they got messed up. Okay, I'm here to save the day. Don't worry. Wilred, did no others survive? This is all wrong. Getting the crystals was supposed to be the start. We were going to reclaim our homeland. Pull yourself together, lad. We were going to make an offer of crystals to Ralgar to summon him, just like the masked man taught us. We plotted to sneak into Zanrak and make off with the lizardman cash, but they caught us and so many dead. Gods forgive me. Heathens, you shall pay for your crimes with your souls. Ruh-roh. I regret our young one's transgressions, but a soul is too high a price for youthful folly. For all their failings, they are the hope of the Alamegan people. This hope I will guard with my life. Respect, my dude. I'll help you. We may have had our differences before, but you and I, we gonna get this. Oh, I didn't mean to hit C. That was my bad. Alright, what I really want to do here is... Oh man, I keep on hitting C. Okay, so I need to change my placement because it's V that I'm trying to be hitting here. Alright, let's see. I want to use Ifrit here, but I'm failing. And I don't think that will hit everybody here, so... Okay. I'm just trying to test the limits of my guy to see what I can and can't do. But if we just play it like we normally do, we should be fine. I was trying to do something fancy and it wasn't working out. Oh, I used up both of them already. Okay, that's my bad. Alright, I have one available now, so let's use it, because that's a AoE, right? At least it should be. I don't know if he did the attack. Alright, so we have to keep Wilred alive. That's the key here of what we're attempting to do. Hopefully we can get it. Everyone else I don't really care about. They're not the... Oh my god, there's so many of them. Okay, hold on. There's so many of them. Quest battles? I don't know what the... Why is there a tutorial popping up right now? Uh-oh. Did I fail? Did I win? Wilred might have died. Yep, Wilred died. Okay. When a powerful enemy is readying a special attack during a quest battle, the area of impact will begin to glow, leaving a glowing area before the attack is initiated. Will ensure that you do not suffer any damage. Yeah, why don't we know that? If an NPC has joined you in a quest battle, he or she will often provide you with hints displayed in a special text box near the top of the screen. Heed their words and you may just emerge victorious. Okay, so I wasn't paying attention to stuff. In addition to in addition to the reliving of past events and the understanding online languages, the Echo can provide you with some extra strength when the battle turns sour. If you happen to be defeated during your quest battle, when you return for a second attempt, you will find your attributes have been given a temporary boost. Oh, well, that's kind of poopy. So I failed, and now I can do it on easy or very easy. Now we'll just do it on the regular. We'll try to just do things better. I was failing because I was trying to do one thing and pressing all the wrong buttons. So that was my mistake, sort of thing. So we'll just play the class like normal instead of trying to do all this fancy stuff. We'll see how it all goes. But I think it should work. If I remember how my class actually plays and play it accordingly, now I should be able to use like the Fester and the Bane to enhance all my dot effects, which will help us kind of get rid of these guys a bunch faster as they all group up. The problem was I was doing way too many things and forgetting my regular rotation, which is not something that you want to do. Not something at all. Alright, as these guys get a little closer, we'll get ready for an AoE possibly. Now I think he just did like a regular attack there. Interesting. Alright, so we'll have to, again, keep Wilred alive. But this time we may be able to do it. Unfortunately, this big guy is one that we have to be afraid of. Mostly because... Oh, they've already got that on them. Perfect. Oh, no, I clicked off of them. Why? Why did we click off? Alright, so he's dead. He's dead. Wilred's still doing well. I don't know. Do I have the buff? Did they actually give me the buff somewhere? Huh, interesting. It might be somewhere, but I'm not quite sure. Alright, so this is kind of where we need to watch out now, because there's a bunch of dudes coming through. We'll make sure we get a dot effect on pretty much everyone, and hope that we can start killing off some of these. I think, no, the conscripts are regular dudes. Okay. I just want to make sure the conscripts weren't... Wilred, how you doing? He's doing alright. Let's kill this one, dude. I want to make sure that the conscripts weren't like white mages or something like that. And healing the whole party. Because that would have been bad. Oh, someone is healing, that's for sure. Who's doing that? 'Cause I don't want them to. Alright, here we go. Here we go. You getting ready, boys? We taking you all down. Alright, my dot effects will take care of that guy. I want to try. Alright, so it does do damage. I guess I just wasn't paying attention to when it was actually doing its attack. I wish it was a little bit more grandiose so I could really tell. Your skills at arms is impressive, adventurer. Our wayward youths could learn much from a woman like you. The battle is won, but it would be unwise to linger here. Let us return to Little Alamigo. Wait, we've come all this way. We have to get the crystals. They were right there, right for the picking. Have you learned nothing, Wilred? Did you not see those tempered wrenches? Such is the faith of those who are touched by a god. Is that what you desire for yourself and your friends? What? No one said anything about that. The masked man told us we could defeat the Empire if we summoned Ralgir. He swore... Enough. I will hear the rest of this sorry tale back in Little Alamigo. I dare say Niah will wish to hear it as well. He hangs his head down. Yes, sir. Yeah, you messed up, boy. We're going to teach you lessons, that's for sure. Okay, cool. To get back, we can go this way. Actually, I should probably just summon my mount. Be much faster. Well, I'm glad that we got that done and everyone survived after killing Wilred the first time, but it's okay. Wilred the second came through and we saved him. Yeah, I mean, besides me just messing up my button presses, so like, here's the thing, right? If we were just to do this, I'll just show you why I was getting confused. Okay, well, I don't have it on this character, but I have my summon Selene right over here, which is wrong. I was getting messed up, so I really should have my summon very similar to here and my ability over here, so that way when I'm switching over to classes, I'm not forgetting where my button layout is. So that was my fault. I was pressing the wrong button, summoning the wrong thing. On my other character, I started playing the Arcanist as well and got up to level 32, which means I have the Summoner and the Scholar again. I actually had I had it set up like this. Hold on, let's see if we can find out where all our things are. Summon Selene and summon Eos. I had it like this. So you can see I was pressing C to summon Ifrit in the first time because I was so used to hitting Whispering Dawn. But I should have it like this. So now I have the two summons, a third if we ever get it, and then our ability. So that's where my mistake was coming from. But not an excuse. You know, I'm not trying to make excuses, I should say. I messed up, and I have to live with that forever. Rest in peace, Wilred the First. No more lies, Wilred. Tell us everything. I was outside with the others when he appeared, the masked stranger. He told us about summoning Ralgir, about using crystals, and then just vanished. We never saw him again. I wanted so desperately to believe that we could raise ourselves from this squalor that I never stopped to question his motives, but I should have known there's no solution, nothing we can do to change our lot. Our people are doomed to live and die like beasts. Listen to me, Wilred. Our home may be lost to us, but it takes more than stones and mortar to define who we are. No matter where we may be, Alamigo lives on within us all. It is for you to decide what to make of this legacy. But whatever you choose to do with your life, never forget that you owe it to this adventurer, an outsider. I won't. I promise. Thank you for saving me, and sorry I tried to kill you. My thanks as well, friend. It gives us hope to know that there are kind souls such as you out there. Little Alamigo may not have much in the ways of comfort, but you will always be welcome here. Thank you. So nice. See what happens when you help people. Alright, I need to check how many potions and how many ethers I have, or ethers, or eathers. I have 19 high potions and 41 ethers. Right. Alright, so we just gotta stock up on some high potions then. Gunnebold, do you have something for us? Back to square one. Gunnebold wants to wish you well on your investigation. Lentils and chestnuts? I'll take it, my dude. That sounds delicious. Would that we had more information to offer, but what Wilred told you is the extent of our knowledge of the masked stranger. Left unchecked, that man will bring about great pain and suffering. I pray that you'll find and put a swift end to this creature. I'm sorry, for the sake of the young ones who died by his poisoned words. Okay, we're done here, and we had to report to Menphelia. Sorry, I was like looking around on this map for like a new quest objective. Didn't see it until I looked over here. I probably should like move things over. Maybe I should just like put this mini map over here. I don't know, but I'm okay with how it is right now. Yep, let's go to Horizon, and I'll see you guys there. Alright, we're here in the solar. Welcome back, Niah. I am reliably informed that the investigation took you to Quarry Mill and Little Alamigo. So tell me, where were you able to learn aught of La Hebrea? Planted the knowledge of summoning in impressionable young minds, you say? Precisely the kind of deception the Ascians would employ. While many of the ills that ailed this land can be attributed to the calamity, some are being brought about by a malign will. We must needs delve deeper into this, while things remain quiet on the primal front. Tataru, what are you doing in the corner? All work and no play makes Minfilia a dull scion. What were you doing in the corner? Did you say something? Nothing, my lady. Just sprints out of here. Exit stage left. Mayhaps we ought to rest a while before speaking further of the investigation. I mean, you can say that, but I'd rather continue on. I'm only at quest level 27 when I'm level 33, so it would be nice if we could get more out of this, right? Terror at Fallgourd. Minfilia has another lead for you to pursue. While you were tending to business in Thanalan, some new information arrived courtesy of our friends the Sylphs. An individual fitting La Hebrea's description has been sighted in the North Shroud. This sighting comes in the wake of a series of mysterious deaths in the self-same area. My instincts tell me that our man is involved. I don't know why I thought that said ma'am, like M-A-L-M. Weird. I'm weird like that. I would have you continue your investigation where you left off. 12 willing, we pick up La Hebrea's trails once more. 12 willing, we will pick up La Hebrea's trail once more, is how that sentence is supposed to go. Eorzea can furnish you with the details. Pray speak with her and take it from there. As always, be careful out there, Niah. Alright, we're going back to Sylph Country, boys. Gotta see what the Sylphs have been up to. Best way to do that is through the East Shroud, but before I do that, I just want to double check, just real quick. I'm so glad I didn't teleport right there. If I would have looked at any one of my maps, I would have seen where I needed to go. I forgot that Eorzea was here. Oh, that would have been so bad. I'm so glad, my dudes, I checked. You know, sometimes you just get that feeling in your gut. Sometimes you just know. Oops, it's down here. I don't have to go through that second loading screen. Thank God. Walking one is to investigate Sinister One? Then heed well this one's words. This one is friends with a walking one in Ashcrown Consortium. Ashcrown Consortium. According to Friendly One, a digging one named Medrod had an encounter with a scary masked one. This masked one is most certainly Sinister One. Oh man, I'm so close to the end of my episode. I shouldn't have started this quest. Walking one should go and speak with Digging One, Medrod. Digging One is to be found at Fallgourd Float in North Shroud. Okay, so I started this quest and I didn't really mean to. We probably won't get too deep into it, but I kind of wish that I didn't do this. Because I didn't want to start this whole series of quests and just like leave it hanging. I would have liked to do at least a few of them in the next episode and then possibly the second episode after that. But it is going to be broken up just a little bit, so I am sorry for that. It's just something that we have to deal with. Because sometimes I'm not perfect, and I am okay with admitting that. Oh, this way. See? Perfect example. Can't tell my directions one way from another. Oh, hey, I never got this chocobo key? Okay. Alright, cool. Not that I ever used them, but at the same time, it's there. I'm gonna grab it, because I need it. Boy, what are you doing with your chocobo standing on the table? What has your mama taught you? Get them feet off that table. Medrod, please leave me be. I'm not long for this world. I look death in the face. 'Tis only a matter of time before he comes for me, just like he came for that poor woman. Excuse me? 18? You wanted words with Medrod? Well, as you can see, that might be tricky. He's been this way near Fortnite. If you need him to make sense in a hurry, might be as I can give you some advice. Though he looks a man grown, Medrad's still a boy on the inside. You might try feeding him a serving of lentils and chestnuts, his mother's specialty. Stuff should be easy enough to find in Gridania. Oh, and a few soothing words wouldn't go astray either. Nothing like Mummy's cooking and her expert ministrations for a skinned knee, as it were. Okay, well, I happen to have the lentils. It was horrible. A walking nightmare. I cannot unsee. Oh gods, what have I done to deserve this? Mummy. Alright, so let's hand over the lentils and chestnuts. You found it? This is my favorite dish in the whole world. Mum made this for me whenever I felt glum, and it never failed to make me forget my... Wait a minute. You're trying to make me tell you about that, aren't you? No, too horrible. Well, what if I soothe you? Whoops, hold on. It's not double T's, it's double O's. Just trying to type around my microphone. That was a little awkward. Oh yeah, he is still a boy. Look at that baby face. You're right. It's not as bad as it seems. I saw something terrible. That's true. But this hardly means I'm going to suffer the same fate. Thank you. I can think straight again. I believe I can even recount what I saw without losing it. It was just another ordinary day. I was headed back to the float when I noticed a suspicious character in the distance, a masked man garbed head to toe in black. He had a hideous fiend in tow, a winged creature that was an eyeball and jagged teeth. Taken by curiosity, I crept as near as I dared. Look at that baby face. To see the corpse of a woman. One glimpse was enough to tell me she died a gruesome death. In that instant, I knew right away that the masked man was a minion of Thal, come to claim her soul for his realm. What? You're investigating the same masked man? If that's the case, we'll help you in whatever way we can. Aye, anything to ensure that we won't have to suffer Medrad's hysteria ever again. Alright, teamwork. That's what I wanted to... Wait, I haven't been that bad, have I? At any rate, I'm all for helping this adventurer. It's the least I can do to repay her for bringing me lentils and chestnuts. Alright, Terra at Fallgourd complete. And with that, we're not going to start the next quest, because for today, we have reached the end of our episode, and I can no longer stand looking at this man put his dirty chocobo feet upon this table. He's a bard? Where's his bow? Maybe it just doesn't appear because he's on horseback. Interesting bard outfit, that's for sure. I kind of like it, in a way. But it almost seems a little heavy. Like, I want to say heavy, but I don't know if that's the right word for a bard. But I could be mistaken. Anyways. Oh, it's only level 31. Okay, so he's just kind of piecemealing everything that he can. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me on today's episode. I really do hope you've enjoyed it so far, and are looking forward to the rest. I've got some tequila to... Yep, it's kicking in. I've got some tequila to drink. I'll see y'all later. Peace out, and much love to you.